Hey, what's going on, man? This is Will Z Titwell with SpeakUPZee, and you are now tuned in to Z Speaks only on the Influence Radio. And this is the podcast designed to inspire, inform, encourage, and motivate the everyday innovators, creators, and movers and shakers. Last week, y'all, we talked about a very interesting topic, talking about how sometimes in life we can focus on things that really don't matter, such as the cars and the clothes and the money. And don't get me wrong, like I said, man, those things have their place. But sometimes in life, we can focus so much on those things to where we lose sight of the stuff that really does matter in our life, like our peace and our happiness and our family and our wholeness. I brought in a really talented brother, man, to help me, share some thought on that topic, man, and take it a little bit deeper. My guy, man, my brother BT. So right now, man, if you haven't listened to that episode, I need you to stop what you're doing, get your phone, download the app, and go back and listen to it before it's too late. All right. And so we're not gonna waste any time today. We're gonna get right into today's topic because about a week and a half ago, it was a very special time of the year, January 1st. Happy New Year's. And for a lot of people, this day represents a lot of things. For some people, it represents a fresh start, a second chance, a chance to do things right this time. But I think one of the most frustrating things when it comes to New Year's resolutions and when it comes to all of these types of things is that a lot of people want this fresh start. A lot of people want this second chance, but a lot of people aren't willing to let go of the old things and the old people in their life. And see, one of the main reasons why I think people don't want to do that sometimes is because they realize is that when they let go of those old people and they let go of those old things, with anything new, with any time you're trying to grow, anytime something is different and new to you, there's going to be growing pains. And for a lot of people, when they feel those pains and they get into that uncomfortable spot in their life, a lot of people like to go back to who they used to be. A lot of people like to give their time and their energy to people that they know they don't even should be dealing with anymore. And see, to be honest with you, man, a lot of people won't admit it, but we all want to feel safe in our life. And when you start talking about stuff like growing and changing and evolving and starting fresh and having second chances, there's nothing safe about that. And that's why everybody can't do it. And so what I really want to get you to understand is that if you really want to grow, if you really do want to change, if you really want that fresh start that you keep saying you're going to have every year, you're going to have to let some things go. And see, the thing about it is that for everybody, that thing or that person that we have to let go is going to be different. But the question I'm asking you is that what's that thing or that person in your life that's hindering you from that fresh start? From everything you said you wanted in life? Because for a lot of people, we treat this subject and this thing like it's so casual. We don't understand just how important and crucial it is to your life. And let me take it a little step further to give you a little clarity on what I'm saying. So I remember, man, there was this story that I was reading about where there was this ship and this captain and his crew, and they had been traveling for 7 days and 7 nights. And finally, when they came to a resting point, the captain realized that they were going in the wrong direction. And for some reason, he just couldn't figure out what happened as to why they were going in the wrong direction when they've been traveling all of this time. They put in all this work. And so they got on the ship and they checked the ship. They checked the maintenance of the ship. They checked it from top to bottom. And then they finally realized that they had a rudder that was put on backwards. And see, something as small as this rudder caused these people to go thousands and thousands and thousands of miles in the wrong direction. And see, when I heard this story, man, there was so many gems in it. But see, the two most powerful things that I really heard when I was listening to this story is that sometimes the only person that we can blame for us, this misdirection in our life and for us not having that first start and having everything we said we wanted in life, the only person we have to blame is ourselves. And until we're bold enough and we have enough courage to face ourselves and realize that then we might be the problem and we analyze ourselves and actually take the time to fix it, then nothing will ever change. And I think one of the most important things is that sometimes having the wrong things and the wrong people attached to you can push you thousands of miles in the wrong direction. Can push you thousands of miles away from the purpose that God had for your life. And see, for a lot of people, I don't think we understand that. So the question I really want to ask you, man, is who or what is that running your life? Who or what is that thing or that person that has been keeping you from everything God has in store for you? Who is that person in your life that you should have been let go of? What's that bad habit you need to break? What's that mindset you need to stop having? Basically, what I'm saying is that who or what in your life do you need to let go of so you can finally be free? You see, and what a lot of people don't understand why this is so important, because if you keep going into this new year holding on to old people, old things, old habits, old mindsets, then you'll never have a free hand to catch all the blessings that God has in store for you. Because you're too busy holding on to things that you should have been let go of. And it's frustrating when you see, man, special people settle like that. You know what's so crazy, man, is that a lot of people in this world, they know who and what they need to let go of. They already know what the things that attach to them, they should have been cut off. But a lot of people won't do it. And you want to know why a lot of people won't do it? The reason why they won't do it is because they realize that actually might mean they have to outgrow some people and some things that they wanted to grow with. And for a lot of people, man, damn, that's hard. Because these people that have been with you since day one, these things that you've been doing, these are habits that you've been having. But I'm trying to get you to understand is that if you don't let those things go, then damn, you might be going 1,000 miles in the wrong direction. And you can keep saying, I got these New Year's resolutions, these new goals, these new things I want to do. But until you let those things go, you'll never have them. You'll never have that first start. So again, I ask you, man, what's that thing in your life? Who's that person? Because if you keep holding on to them, you'll never get there. And the sad part is that they have no business going where God is trying to take you. So let it go. Man, we kept this episode very short and sweet and to the point, man, because it's not much else to really say other than that. Because we're already 10, 11 days into this year, man. And for a lot of people, there are some things that we know we should have left in 2019, should have left in 2018, that we should have been left alone. And you got all these dreams, all these goals, all these things that you want out of your life. And until you are bold enough to realize that you got some people and some things that still attached to you that have no business having access to you, you may look up in 2021 and realize you never achieved all the things you said you wanted. And I just don't want to see you settle like that. So who do you need to let go of? Man, thank y'all so much for tuning in to Z Speaks, man. Only on the Influence Radio. All right? Love.